Greetings and salutations. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. This is Little Falcon. If you have reached me live now, you're going to get a chance to get a free mini reading. And if you catch me later, make sure you comment #replay. Let me know if you like what you saw and if you'd like a reading. I'm going to start off today's session with a huge hello to everyone I see here. Afia, Cecilia, Gabrielle, it's good to see everyone. I hope you guys have all had a good weekend. Now, I wanted to do a lunar eclipse live session last night so bad, but it was rained out. That has been the way for me lately. So we're going to start this week off with a sage smudge. I need to start to light a new one soon. Walk and talk of Great Spirit, Creator, Mother Nature. Let's let this sage cleanse me, cleanse you, my friends, and let us all come together in a positive way today. We're going to let this sage burn, let Mother Nature do its beautiful work. I'm in a little bit of a different area of the house because where I normally live stream, it was so bright. So I'm not sure if I like this either. We'll see. I'm only going to go for so long, you guys. This is a quick check-in. I hope to come back on later today as well as tonight because they technically say it's still the full moon. I want to do a full moon ritual where I can charge my stuff because it's been a minute. I want to put my crystals, divination tools, myself, and I would like to go live for that. But I'm going to now start to read the comments and we can have our little chat. Again, today's session is brought to you as usual by our friend, hopefully your friend too, Coffee. Today's mug is Stay Wild Moonchild. And yes, I wish I caught that last night. I see Gabrielle already has a question. I already read that, so I will get to you. And Afia, yes, you indeed can have a general. So, yesterday was full of a lot of energy, and that lunar eclipse was really cool. I've seen some really great pictures. I've posted one to begin with, but I'm sure you guys have seen a lot of them too. I don't want to be repetitive. So tonight, I hope to take some good pictures, and I would like to do a live ritual. So, fingers crossed. And so for you guys at home, if you're watching this later, I know that you can participate yourself. You can get all the stuff you want to, just even yourself. Today's theme and last night's for this full moon and lunar eclipse was all about acceptance of who we are, career and relationship growth and truth, letting go of other people's perceptions of us, and it is combined with that Mercury retrograde, so we're all kind of already going through a bit of a revealing time. So people and situations are really opening up and revealing themselves to us right now, and so combined with this energy, it's time to embrace the new you. Anything that you have wanted to let go, also, we dance under the full moon to let go, and then we embrace the new opportunities in front of us. So I've been pretty excited about my life, and it has been really an incredible process the past month or two, and I would like to go live as much as possible, but lately there's been a lot of things that have stopped us. So guys, whenever we can all meet up, that is fabulous. I'm hoping to set up some more live events where we're doing the VIP list again, but it has been just like that Mercury retrograde talked about, that sort of communication, tech issues, so on and so forth. Oh, Cecilia, I'm Hotel Soul that you're there. Yeah. That's cute. Thank you, guys. I appreciate your participation. And a big hello to Jen Love Life, who just followed me on Twitch. So once again, if you are watching me, I'm streaming live on 3 venues. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, and we are on Twitch. I have been warmly received by all 3 venues. I have to say, Twitch has been amazing. I will go, guys who are on Twitch, I will go live later today, probably just for Twitch people. It is so fun because they are so nice and we have such a great dialogue. So if you are on Twitch and you're catching this, know that I'm going to be working more with Twitch independently as well, as I can give you guys some personalized attention, because as you guys see, these rooms fill up pretty quick and it isn't easy for me to give as many readings as I'd like to. There's our limits to our body and soul. So it does look like that the sage has burned out. So soon we will start our readings. I am going to start with Gabrielle today, and I've thought over over your question. She's talking about a love spell, or excuse me, not a love spell, pardon me, a career spell. And she wants to know if it's a good idea. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out an oracle card for this. Hi, Zena. It's great to see you. Yes, I'm going to throw you on the list. Hey, Marianne on YouTube. It's great to see some YouTube viewers here. Welcome. This is Little Falcon here. I have over 20 years experience, and I'm giving away some free readings like I usually do, as well as we're talking a little bit about what's going on with the full moon and a bit about my ritual. Thank you for joining me, everybody. We're going to start here with Gabrielle, and I'm going to use the Sacred Forest Oracle. This is for your deeper spiritual questions, and I believe that she is getting a little deep with this. I don't do spells that are negative myself. I believe that our intentions are good, only in certain types of spells. So it can't be revenge. It can't be, I do good with someone else's failure. So her question comes from an honest place. I believe Gabrielle has a good vibe to this. So we're going to entertain this question. Absolutely. Okay, she's here. Great. So I would like the group to focus for a moment. Let's ask the universe, Wakantanka, the Great Spirit, my ancestors, your ancestors, Gabriella, for us to sit at the table. Let's see, is this a good idea? And will this yield the results she's looking for? We're going to pull one oracle card together. Okay, it's this one. I love the oracle cards. It's like divination or tarot with enhancement and a spiritual vibe, which I love. Let's take a look at this. This is an interesting card. We don't pull this one very often, so if you have been watching me, we pull a lot of fairy-oriented cards. This is toadstools. Now, I want you to understand it's called growth, and this is a higher card in terms of like numbers with this deck, so it gives you an idea that your spell and this whole idea is about you growing your own sort of magic. So I would like to encourage you to work on your own sort of spell work, meaning I would like you to get some advisement from me or someone else how to do simple spells for yourself, because it doesn't seem like this hurt, but I feel that it would help more if it was coming from you. And by the way, guys, spell work, if it's got to be more like manifesting. So guys, manifesting is the idea you can bring things to life with your thoughts, your actions, but your mindset. So Gabrielle has the right mindset. I would like you to do this. I would like you to sit down and think about your career, and then there's ways to light candles. We could talk about that in a private session, and maybe we'll go into rudimentary minor things, but I have to tell you guys, spells can be personalized to you. I don't have to tell you how to do it. You can write them, say them, light a candle. A lot of people love sage. A lot of people love incense. It depends what really calls to you, but my gut instinct says to me, Gabrielle, you're going to get your career growth through you manifesting this and you reaching out to practical people. That isn't not to say to not come here to our group or to get spell work friends to help you, but I want you to develop these things within yourself. So Gabrielle, thank you so much for your question. My advisement to you here is that it won't hurt you, but I do believe that you need to do this yourself. So that was your spirit guided message to the oracle cards today. And if you guys again haven't seen the box, I don't get any kickbacks from showing these or anything. This is just what I use. I think that they're awesome. Okay, so let's move on to our next person. We have Afia, who wanted a general. So if you are joining me today on the replay, please write #replay. Let me know if you enjoyed the readings and what I'm doing here, and if you'd like to be included in the future. If you're enjoying today's session and event that you're joined live here, please like, share, comment, and follow. If you're feeling really into it, you could also send me stars, which is a great way to show Facebook that we're an active group with a lot of interesting stuff going on, and it's just a minor way to contribute to what we do here so we can continue on with these cool sessions. As well as I want to go to great places, which I will, guys. We have a lot of fun stuff in the works, which is part of the reason why I've been slightly absent between the private clientele, which keeps me super busy, and then I'm working behind the scenes for Supernatural Visions with Little Falcon, my ghost hunting series, as well as we are currently planning some trips for this summer and spring, hopefully here soon, where we can start to do the live readings in cool spiritual places, as well as, guys, I'll include you in prizes and things that are about each place we go. So stay tuned and make sure you like, comment, and share so you can get in on the good stuff. So thank you for listening to my little spiel. Let's get down to it. Oh, hi, Stormy. Oh, it's good to see you today. I will put you down for a general. Let's hop on real quick and get going with the next reading. I love Mondays, you guys. I know it's terrible, but I do. It's a grand opportunity to start your week off with positivity and your frame of mind and the way you think to manifest at least some peace through everything that goes on in life. So anyway, let's take a look here for our friend Afia. If you're still here, please let me know. I see Cecilia would like a general work reading if I have time. I saw that too. All right. And yeah, Gabrielle, tomorrow, let me know, okay? Guys, don't ever be afraid to private message me. I also have a really great special going on. $10 for a full advisement tarot reading. All right, now let's focus for Afia. We have shuffled out everything from any past reading. Let's focus for our friend. Wakataka, the Great Spirit, the universe, Mother Nature, open up for us. All right. Nice calm has come over the group. Thank you guys for your concentration. Today we're going to just do a quick 3-card spread. We're not doing challenges or obstacles today because I think that these 3 particular cards are representative of beginning, middle, and end of our week. So this is how we're going to run it today. I'm going to take a look at your comments, so don't worry. Okay, there we go, Zena. I'll do my best. Thank you, Zena. I see she's also, like I said, had a request. So, moving forward, Afia, you have to stay really strong this week, right on the onset. So this is today and tomorrow. I want you to be happily stubborn. I know this card, you guys, look at this person. They could be a little more happy. But I think that is all about your mindset. It's peacefulness. So we could look at it in another way. You could be peacefully staying on course because you will be challenged. Now, come midweek, you're going to get, and by the way, the challenges for her are energy challenges, meaning maybe things will make you go, oh, I want to like chill, or I can't, or this is challenging emotion. In the midweek, and this is Wednesday and Thursday, we do have the sense here that you are getting really wise sage advice. This is the Hermit, as well as you are taking your own advice. Interesting, because it seems to be that you feel a problem is brewing, and towards the end of the week it does seem to rear its head. Now guys, this isn't like a terrible problem. Let me explain what this means. When we see the Ace of Swords, it's the beginning of something that she probably knew was coming, that she was going to have to take upon. It could be real simple, you guys. Like, a lot of times when I start a project, I put it off and it becomes more of an issue. But this doesn't feel like anything earth-shattering. And so my general advisement about that is for you to stay open to this advisement that you're getting midweek. It really seems to have everything to do with the tempo and pace which she's approaching things, guys. So like, look at this closely. Afia, you are going to have to stay just on it, routine. Don't give up the fight too, because she's going to be challenged about the way she does things. And I really feel you're being spiritually advised on another level, and you get some like goosebumpy information on Wednesday and Thursday that kind of makes you feel inspired to, I think, continue to move forward with being you and knowing that you have a few more battles to fight, because that's life. And you know, I'm going to quote Bon Jovi. Oh, this is horrible, but when you live for the fight, that's all that you got. You know, living on a prayer, that really dates me. I think I was in like junior high, maybe 6th grade when that came out. But understand, the Ace of Swords lets us know, guys, she is going to conquer the issues that she's having to deal with. So this is her taking grasp of this issue as well with a fiery attitude. So I don't want you to feel like, oh, you know, I can't handle life. And this new project and things coming your way, you know, it's going to challenge you, but it's going to be good for you. And let me explain, guys, because normally these things are to enhance us, make us better, make us stronger. Yes, it does feel a bit energy oriented, so I would like you to do a little bit more meditation midweek when you get the spiritual download, and then by the end of the week I want you to continue to realign yourself spiritually, get some fresh air, things like that, Afia. All right. Hi, Sam. Well, thank you. I see you there on the list too. I'll do my best for you guys, okay? Thank you. We'll go as long as I can today. Like I said, today was going to be a bit of a shorter session. I may take a break halfway through if I feel a little fatigued. What I do is I like meditate for a minute. I put on my rain music or my Choctaw dance music and I take a moment. But I'm humbled and honored to see so many requests for a reading. Thank you guys for joining me today. Some of you are frequent flyers and I'm so happy you guys are here. So, a huge shout out to everyone who keeps coming back. It's huge to me, and it says a lot for our little group of empaths, caregivers, healers, and understanding individuals, because we need a nice safe place to go to like chat about our lives. So if you guys know, occasionally I go into just a little bit of my personal stuff because that's what this is about. We are all about healing and growth, and I am like learning all the time, and I like to share with you guys what I learned, and I think that's why I learn stuff too, is to be able to enhance what I do for you guys. So once again, I'm honored and humbled. Thank you. So we have gotten through a couple of readings. Let's see who we have here next. We had Afia. We have. Okay, Zena looks like she's next on our list. And then Marianne. We're just like flying like by the seat of our pants today. Although I have on a skirt, flying by my skirts today. So I do see some other individuals. Stormy. I did see Cecilia right before Stormy ask for that. So oh, we'll wait. Yep. It's like close, you guys. All right. Thank you guys. So again, it's Zena and then we have Marianne. We're going to do Cecilia, then Stormy. And I do see you there, Sam. So, oh, hi, Angela. Nice to see a first-timer. This is Little Falcon, and we are deep in our readings right now. So I will see if I can fit you in. If you would like a reading, let us know. Everybody, welcome Angela Rose to the group. And I see another new person. Hey, Ron. I'll do my best to honor your question. And let's get going again, okay? So step on down, Zena. And hey, Gopika, I see you there. All right. So for our friend Zena, I'm going to do an Akashic Tarot read. So guys, it is tarot with a twist and a bit of an enhancement. These particular cards, I'm only going to pull 3. And I do love the Akashic Tarot. So let's take a moment and focus for a general and get a nice spirit-guided message for the week for our friend. So that's what we're doing for the general today, you guys. So let's focus for Zena. I'm asking Wakantanka, the Great Spirit, the universe, my ancestors, your ancestors, to sit down at the table. Let's have an idea of what we're looking at today for our friend. Okay. So we're seeing a theme right away, but we're going to start small. The Ark of the Covenant. When you see this particular card, you know that Zena has recently been trying to safeguard new information she has learned. And if you look in the back, there's a lot more to learn. And she is sitting at the fire there with the other individual. And I feel this is very symbolic, of course, but understand it's the fires of knowledge. And you have sat at the table, you understand a lot of things, and you've gotten some new spiritual downloads. We'll call it that. This week for you is going to contain a bit of dealing with what you've recently, I believe, gotten from the universe. This 4 of Roses indicates everything that you've been learning this week is going to come to a head, and you're going to be challenged a bit about yourself. If you look clearly, you're trying to understand who you are as a person, and you're trying to make decisions, and you're being challenged about who you are as a person. And this is how you view yourself. Now, you're not trying to make egotistical decisions. That isn't what this is saying. But this is so important that you recognize that spiritually, with your new outlooks that you've been trying to adopt, it is time to take a good look at yourself and take a good look at your motivations for you and other people. And so again, nothing negative. It's not an indictment. This is introspection. By the end of the week, with this Three of Scrolls, you are setting your course. So Xena will be setting her course, you guys, emotionally, spiritually, physically. And this is for real. You'll probably take a little trip at the end of the week. So let's get into the practical side, because this is still tarot. It is going to give you a bit of a view into what to expect. And this is you probably getting away maybe from your circumstance as well. But it's also very symbolic, you guys. Take a good look. She is looking forward. And yeah, it's a guy, but we're just going to pretend it's her. Because what I look at when I see this card is someone who has been doing the work, doing the introspection, and because of the challenges of this week, you're going to not only physically maybe need to take a time away and have that trip, but this is you setting what you think is the way you want to continue dealing with things. So this is a pretty pivotal week for you to address spiritual things and to do a little assimilation of that new information you've gotten recently. And I think that that could still be going on. So guys, that spiritual download feeling has been going on for me and quite a few people. It may make it difficult for you to handle a lot of things because you get these glimpses into things and you're like, wow, that's amazing. And now you have to assimilate and process it. So part of this appears to be your issue too this week. But on a practical note, in daily life, we're being challenged to use all these new skills. So understand you're receiving a challenge again that is good for you. But according to this, it results in the identification of who you are. Again, don't hate on yourself for liking yourself. That ego card is more also about you liking the things you see about yourself from these new changes. And this, I would say midweek, it's important for you to do some good things for yourself. You know, a lot of people like to, we were talking about this before, meditate, get outside, you know. Some people do art. Like I love music. I love singing, dancing, self-expression, writing, whatever suits you, but do something that makes you feel good inside, because midweek you will probably need that renewal. Hey Catherine, good to see you. Hey Serial 24 Killer, it's good to see you again too. All right, wow, we have such a great turnout. A big hello to Twitch and YouTube and Facebook. We are triple streaming, so I do apologize if there's quite a list. We're trying to go as fast as we can, but I want to honor as many requests in the best way possible, which is, you guys know me. So once again, this is all brought to you by Caffeine. Stay wild, Moonchild. We will take a break halfway through today's live stream. Next up on our list is Marianne. If you would step on down, I'd appreciate it. I do see everyone's requests. I will do my best. And she's asking, do I see her attracting a love interest in the next 3 months? If you are still here, please let me know, Marianne. After Marianne, it looks like we went to Cecilia and then Stormy. Oh, hi, I see another one I missed. Bun Bun. Oh, that's a cute name too. I do see you there, guys. I'm going to do as many readings as I can. Just make sure you like, follow, and share on whatever venue you are catching me today. I do this as much as possible, as well as I have a great special going on, only $10 for a full tarot reading with me. And it's kind of like this, but so much more personal. And a lot of my clients really prefer like chat even. We don't do video a lot. We do phone calls. Like we'll sit in our pajamas and talk. So just to let you know the tempo. All right, Marianne, are you still here? Ah, she's here. Excellent. So we want to see if she's going to attract a love interest in the next 3 months. We're going to do the oracle card for this because I feel this is when we want to open up for her, because I do understand your desire, or more like just your question. So we're going to ask the universe, is it time? Will she attract a love interest? And these oracle cards give us a bit of a spiritual advisement to get you going too. Thank you for participating, Marianne. All right, one last shuffle. Here we go. I'm going to pick the card. Ooh, one fell out. Okay, we're going to set that aside as a secondary card. So if you guys watch me, you know, in the shuffle, it means everything. First of all, have a card shuffle. If one jumps out, it means something. We're going to set that aside. Ooh, here we go. You're being advised right now that you were recently having to retreat, okay? And I can see this because she's really right now still in her winter of relationships, meaning I think that you've had, pardon me, your share of lost love, and you had been like, okay, you know what, this is maybe not the greatest thing. So I think that part of what you're being told is you need to continue to work on yourself. So she asks us for a 3-month time frame. Ooh. And this is when things got interesting. This other card jumps out, the wolf spirit of family. You have someone bigger and better coming for you. This is like your excuse me, more like a twin flame soulmate. And this is where you would be wanting to be so selective right now. Very much so. Hey everybody. I just had like the worst sneezing, coughing fit. Like, So spring has really sprung over here, and we went from like 60-degree temps to like 90. And I, of course, am a flower child who loves to be outside. So what have I done but spend tons of time outside, you guys? And it just hit me. I do apologize. That is the one thing about live streams. They're just, you never know what's going to happen. Wow, that one just hit pretty hard. And it's not, like I said, it's not uncommon for me to have that sort of thing happen. I just never online. So I appreciate you guys so much. So I was talking to Marianne, and I do remember where I left off, so I kind of wanted to finish that. I'll be a little careful with my voice, which I have a loud voice, so it's kind of hard. You're being advised that because you have your twin flame and your soulmate coming, Marianne, that you want to go really carefully with whomever you're around. Your energy is precious, and you need to guard it. It shows to me that you know this too, but it is comforting to know that eventually this person is coming. Now, because it jumped out and wasn't in your general first card reading, it lets me know it probably won't be for a minute. You have to give it some time. So just to complete this out for you, I would say this person is coming, but probably not for the next year. I would give it some space. You may have met them, but things take time to manifest. And it feels like you really don't need to hurry. So, thank you, Marianne. I appreciate you. Hello there. It's good to see everyone and whomever is still here. We're going to try to do at least one more reading. My voice apparently is on the edge. I do apologize. Not what I expected. Hey, it's that Mercury retrograde energy. So I'm not going to overdo my voice. After Marianne, I believe was Cecilia. So Cecilia, if you are still here, maybe I'll do 2 or 3. We'll see. I will try not to be too verbally enthusiastic. That's always my problem. For sure. Try to take it slow and light. So if you are still here, Cecilia or Stormy, let me know. And yes, Sam, you got to see me if you're still here. For the first time, you first timers, you never know what's going to happen during my lives. I've had the fire alarm go off because of my sage. I've had the Google come on, which, I better be quiet. I've had people come to the door. I've dropped a whole deck of cards. It just goes on, and I ruin everyone's name. So I hope you guys appreciate the comedic value within all of our little group. Hi, Cecilia. Okay. She is looking for a work career. So what I would like to do for you is switch over to the Akashic Tarot. Okay. It's that tarot with a twist. Let's take a look for our friend. One more good shuffle, asking the universe to open up for us. All right. Stormy's here too. Thank you guys. You guys are so patient. I just start to cough to death and disappear, and you guys are still here. You're so sweet. Thank you guys. Okay. So, some change is coming soon. And this is the lightning bolt. This is your answer card, the 8 of forces. And I have to tell you, it's going to be big and good. And it's going to change and shake things up because in the current, she's trying to build everything she can. And this architect, the 1 of keys, is like the beginning of things. I think you've been trying super hard from the ground up all the time, it feels like. Look, she's been planning for a while. If you could see these cards a bit bigger, there's a big city behind. And there's more to be done. She has done a lot. She has achieved and survived and gone through a lot of things, you guys. So she's been in a deep planning phase. That lightning bolt that's coming is intriguing because this middle card here, which again is another one of the forces, the 3 of forces, this bird's nest, you're currently in a nurturing phase of your career and your life. So I do believe that this means You are trying to do the right things to make that lightning strike happen, Cecilia. And I feel at this point, you're being challenged in the way of how long it seems to be taking. I understand. Impatience is a virtue. This Eight of Forces lets me know, though, that it's coming, and because of that divine number 8, you're going to want to give this probably August, September, October. And this is also confirmation that whatever you've been planning and trying to do is going to manifest and come to pass at some point here. Right now, she's just in a waiting, nurturing phase of her situation in life. And this lightning bolt, like I said, it's something good. I feel positive for you that is going to uplift you some, because this has been a challenging time for you. Thank you guys for waiting for me. I appreciate you. It's just a matter of time before it happens some other broadcast. But we will not worry and fret on such things. Thank you, Cecilia, for participating. Hang in there. The things you've been working towards appear to be wanting to manifest themselves. Hey, Shelby. Oh, and I understand, Cecilia. Yes, and you're a trooper. You keep staying so on task, and I know it's hard to stay positive, and no one can all the time. I don't. That's just impossible. We're meant to feel feelings and go through stuff. Well, you're so very welcome. Hey, Sam. Okay, Stormy, would you like to step on down? I'm going to do your reading. I think you said a general. And what's great is this time I can actually scroll up this stuff. It's kind of weird how all this goes, you guys. I appreciate you. But, let me know if it's a general that you would just like. I see you there, Catherine. Hi. I hope I could fit everyone in today. I just kind of had a little bit of an allergy problem. Ugh. It has not been pretty. Although it's not all about being pretty, for sure. Okay. Hey, Stormy. So you would like a general, I'm going to assume? And I would really like to pull out one of these oracle cards for that, because it gives us this very wonderful spiritual insight. So let's take a look for our friend Stormy. All right. Great Spirit, open up for us. My ancestors, your ancestors, Stormy. One last good shuffle. Let's pick our card. Your card today is Standing Stones, called themed The Passage. This is also a card that's getting higher in numbers. You are at this spiritual phase of your life where, if you look in this picture, you're feeling pretty much like there's a divine purpose, and she is looking off into the heavens, and she sees all of these things before her that are representative of spiritual or astrological aspects, or things that you, for example, may have embraced, that you're looking towards for guidance and understanding. And I believe the Standing Stones for you is letting you know, with the idea of passage, that you are going into a wonderful spiritual, emotional time for you, because you're recognizing these things you're seeing in front of you. The Standing Stones is also beckoning you to a bright new future that is really devoid of the idea that, I'm going to be blunt, that other people's opinions count when it comes to things that are spiritually, emotionally important to you. So understand this, that you are being guided through, I believe, a divinatory influx of signs and things that you're going to see, Stormy, that is going to help you understand that now you're going to be open a bit more. Now, what does this mean in a practical way when we talk like this, you guys? Well, you're going to have new tools in your toolkit to be able to deal with your life and to be able to work on your stuff and help others, because a lot of us want to give back, and that's part of, say, what we do for a living. Again, we're back to that theme of ascension a little bit, which means a new opening of things spiritually, psychically within us, however you want to describe it. You guys are all pretty well versed with some of this stuff too. So I want to give you guys the credit, but there are some people who are like, what do you mean? And plus, I have my own interpretation. So that's an interesting card to get right now in your life, because I really feel you are seeing things maybe other people aren't seeing as well, Stormy. So I think you ought to take note of that. And it can be frustrating when you see things other people can't. So know that it's not always meant for you to help other people with, but so much for you to be aware of. But it's an interesting time for you, and this has been a big discussion we've had about empaths coming into awareness and keep leveling up with how they're viewing things and being mindful in their experiences. So you're kind of falling into that category. So thank you for joining me, and thank you for waiting. And you have given stars before too. I appreciate it. Guys, stars are just like a simple way to show Facebook that we're an active, amazing group and you enjoyed your reading and time here today. Also kind of gives them the idea that we should go forward. Hi, Amanda. I appreciate everybody sticking around and waiting. We have had a little bit of some glitches here between me and everything. I do have quite a long list here. I don't think I'll be able to do everybody's reading. And for this point, let's see who would be next. And yes, today I just like winged it, you guys. I see we have Angela and quite a few people. I'm reading the comments. You guys are so nice. Thank you. Okay. Oh, well, you're so very welcome. Once again, Stormy, thank you guys. You guys are what makes this group magical. We're going to step back for a little while. I'm going to have to take a break, and I will stop the stream. I do remember who was here, and if you guys are interested in, future broadcasts with me, make sure you like, follow, share. I do apologize. It's just been super rough, and I feel soon I'm going to have another blowout, and I don't want it to be right in the middle of a reading. That was not fun. So once again, I appreciate you guys. I will try to go back live tomorrow and every morning, all week, Monday through Friday, but we're going to try to set up some other events in the weekend and evenings, because I understand with time constraints, it's hard. So once again, thank you guys for joining me. Have a good rest of your day and take care.